Today, we are going through a full season in the NFL with all-time teams. The best of the best are here. Now, we are going to start out with the Bears. Now, I want to give a shout-out to the creator of this, Alars14. Go check it out. It is amazing, and we are going to look at every position here. Walter Payton on the Bears, Mike Singletary, Mike Ditka, Dick Butkus, one of the best names ever. Brian Urlacher's here. We've got so many good guys. And then we got some modern superstars, you know. Joe Tooney's going to still be here. Jalen Johnson's still going to be here. Refrigerator Perry, hey, maybe we'll see him run one into the end zone. We've got Charles Tillman up in here. We've got so many great players for the Bears. There's Matt Forte. Let's look at the quarterback position. It looks like Caleb Williams on this roster is still the quarterback of the Bears. I can definitely say there's been better quarterbacks, but there's Gale Sayers as well, if I hadn't already said that. Brandon Marshall, DJ Moore, and, you know, there's Devin Hester, of course, more of a return man than anything. And, of course, these rosters aren't perfect, but got to give the man some credit. It's amazing. Going to the Bengals, there's Anthony Munoz, probably the best tackle ever. There's Geno Atkins. Love him. Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Imagine Chad Johnson and Jamar Chase. It's going to be amazing. There's Andrew Whitworth. There's A.J. Green. Some real gems. Adam Pac-Man Jones. We've seen Pac-Man in a video recently for the All-Prison team. Corey Dillon. Vontaze Burfict. Very dirty player, but a good one nonetheless. For the Bills, there's Bruce Smith. Hey, another man that was just in the all-prison team, O.J. Simpson. I like in the comments, people are like, O.J. didn't murder anybody. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Billy Shaw, very nice. Who else is pretty good? Thurman Thomas. They put Stephon Diggs back on the Bills, his prime form. Got some nice little pieces. I'm not sure if they're going to be the best, though. Who will be, though? Champ Bailey, Shannon Sharp, the Broncos have some absolute killers. John Elway being a killer. I would say he's the best quarterback for the Broncos. You could go Peyton Manning, but I'm sure Peyton is already on the Colts, so you gotta go there. Aqib Talib, another one who was on the all-prison team. Some great players on the all-prison team. There's Chris Harris Jr., very good team for the Broncos. The Browns probably aren't going to be amazing, but you do get probably another one of the best tackles, Joe Thomas. There's Jim Brown. Myles Garrett back into just the 99. I think he's already a 99. You got Otto Graham at the quarterback position, maybe one of the last great running quarterbacks for them. Jabril Peppers back with the Browns. Buccaneers, you got Warren Sapp, another prison man. I mean, very good team here. John Lynch back. Rondé Barber back. Oh, one of my faves, Mike Allstott. Oh, baby. For the Cardinals, of course it's going to be Larry Fitz. Now, for the quarterback, is it going to be somebody different? It's not. They don't put... it could be Carson Palmer. I believe Kurt Warner had a stint with the Cardinals. There were some very good Cardinals quarterbacks, but doesn't get added here. Patrick Peterson, of course. Chandler Jones, Anquan Bolden. You got some heavy hitters here. But we shall continue. For the Chargers, of course it's LT, and I'm not talking Lawrence Taylor. It's LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the best. Kellen Winslow, we don't talk about his son. Junior Seau, rest in peace. Antonio Gates, as a Chiefs fan, wasn't a huge fan of him because he was so damn good. There's Dan Fouts. He is going to be taking over. It's very interesting how, like, Justin Herbert, there's Phillip Rivers as well. But then you keep Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray. My Chiefs get Bobby Bell, Buck Buchanan. Of course, we're going to get Tony G back. Tyreek back. Will Shields. You got some great guys. One of my faves, Eric Berry as well. There is Peyton Manning. This probably is the team to beat. You got Peyton Manning. You also have Johnny Unitas. So two 99 and 98 quarterbacks, but Marvin Harrison, Eric Dickerson, Dwight Freeney, Reggie Wayne, I mean, it is just a who's who of monsters for this organization. Going to the Commanders, this one's probably not going to be as good as you'd think. Of course, you get Sean Taylor, who I would say is one of the best. Do they get a quarterback? They do, in Sammy Baugh. I don't remember him, gonna be honest. Laramie Tunsil, Jaden Daniels, Bob Lilly, Randy White, Larry Allen, Emmett Smith. Are you really not gonna put Troy Aikman? Okay, Roger Staubach and Troy Aikman are here. You know, okay. I'm definitely with it. There's a Jason Witten down there, one of the best. Danny Marino. Jason Taylor. Do we have Zach Thomas? We do. Zach Thomas is here. Watch your forehead. Patrick Surtain, Sr. He'll be playing against his son. There's Brent Grimes. I always like Brent Grimes. Tua, turn the ball over. Jason Kelsey. This is also going to be a very good one. Brian Dawkins, Reggie White, Bob Brown, Lane Johnson, Saquon Barkley. Now, do we get Donovan McNabb? We do. They have him at an 85. I feel like prime McNabb, probably a little higher than that. Randall Cunningham as well. I was going to say Brian Westbrook at an 86, but LaShawn McCoy at a 93. A very good organization here in Philly. Deion Sanders for the Falcons. Julio Jones. There is Matty Ice. You like to see that. Alex Mack, a great center for his time. Algie Crumpler, that's who I was kind of looking for. So a very good team here. 49ers, Ronnie Lott, a madman. Jerry Rice at a 99. Terrell Owens at a 99. Joe Montana at a 99. Yeah, this may be one of the better teams. Patrick Willis retired a lot earlier than I thought he was going to, but an absolute monster. Frank Gore. This is going to be... 49ers right now are the best team, in my humble opinion, but look at this defense. Dexter Lawrence, Lawrence Taylor, Tunnel. I don't remember Tunnel. Michael Strahan. I mean, absolutely monstrous. There's Jeremy Shockey. Jags, okay. Jags, where is Fred Taylor? There he is, an 88 Fred Taylor? Are you kidding me? Okay. And come on, you got to go with like Mark Burnell. He was very good. You can even go like David Garrard, not Trevor Lawrence, I'll tell you that right now. For the Jets, Darrelle Revis, absolutely a stud. You got some great guys. Curtis Martin, Sauce Gardner, of course. Mark Gastineau, he was on the prison team as well. Judon here. Lions, you got Megatron, and you got Barry Sanders. Those two alone could bring you a title. There's no Ndamukong Suh. You got Matt Stafford back. Didn't put him younger, but that's okay. Packers. Now, this is going to be an interesting one. They do say Brett Favre is the best quarterback. I would tend to... I don't know if I would agree, because Aaron Rodgers was amazing in his time. I mean, he's still slinging the ball now. They've got some great guys. Bart Starr as well. They don't even have Aaron Rodgers on the team. So, very interesting. Panthers, Julius Peppers. You got Christian McCaffrey. They say Cam Newton is the best quarterback. I would also agree there. Delhomme wasn't good enough. Kerry Collins wasn't good enough. There's Steve Smith Sr. as well. Patriots, this is going to be an absolute God squad as well. I don't think it's touching the 49ers, though. You got Rob Gronkowski. You got Tom Brady. Vince Wilfork, Mike Haynes. You got Richard Seymour. Okay. Adam Vinatieri. Wes Welker. I mean, that's a good squad. Jim Otto, center. Tim Brown. Who do they got at quarterback here? Okay, Ken Stabler. Gino. Okay. Ken Stabler's pretty good. Marcus Allen. Bo Jackson, baby. Love Bo Jackson. Rams. Merlin Olsen. There's Aaron Donald. Orlando Pace. There's Isaac Bruce. Oh, Jack Youngblood. Are we going to have Kurt Warner? We will. And they put Michael Vick on the Rams? Did Michael Vick play for the fucking Rams? All right, now I got to look that up. So Michael Vick did not play for the Rams. So I might fix that. Because, I mean, Matty Ice is probably the better option. He might get moved. But, well, actually, let's keep looking at this team. So Kurt Warner is the guy there. There's Marshall Faulk at a 97. I think that's too low. Todd Gurley could have been amazing. I mean, he was for his time. There are some great players here. The Michael Vick one got me a little weird. There's Ray Lewis, murderer. Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs, Derrick Henry. This is going to be a good team. Justin Tugger. Let's see, for the Saints. When your third best player is Thomas Morstead, not great. Drew Brees down here at a 96 overall. Gotta think he's higher than that. There's Jimmy Graham. This is probably a disrespected team. There was a time that these guys were really good. But going to the Seahawks, of course, they had a great dynasty for a little bit. Do you say Russell Wilson is the best quarterback for the Seahawks? I would say yes. There's Richard Sherman. And they do have him. What about Hasselbeck potentially? They don't have Hasselbeck on the roster. I mean, Hasselbeck held it down for a bit. For the Steelers, you got some Mean Joe Green, Jack Ham, Troy Polamalu. You got to think Big Ben is here, and he is. But Terry Bradshaw right behind him. For the running back position, it's the bus. Jerome Bettis and Antonio Brown, Hines Ward. Now, at his peak, was Antonio Brown better than Hines Ward? I would say yeah. I mean, at his peak, he was the best wide receiver in the game. TJ Watt, incorrect. It's JJ Watt. There is Andre Johnson, D-Hop back with the Texans. Who's the quarterback here? They're going to go CJ Stroud. I guess that is the right move. Matt Schaub was more of just a gunslinger. It is what it is. Bruce Matthews. There's Albert Hainsworth, a very interesting player. Who is the quarterback for this team? It's Steve McNair. Great call there. Running back is Earl Campbell with Chris CJ2K. There's Derek Mason. And who's the tight end? It's John Mackey. Okay, pretty good Titans roster. Last but not least, it's the Vikings. You gotta have Randy Moss, Adrian Peterson, Chris Carter. Who's the quarterback here? It's probably Tarkington. It is, and that is all. You gotta put Culpepper in there, But we are going to head right to the end of the season, see how these all-time rosters shake up, and then we are going to watch some playoffs. So here we are at the end of the season. My Kansas City Chiefs do not make the playoff at 7-9. Kind of figured. But let's see. The Buffalo Bills are the number 1 seed in the AFC East. The Patriots with Tom Brady and Gronk do not even come close to the playoffs. Dare I say one of the worst teams, as some are expected. You see the Houston Texans, the Raiders are down there. But let's look at the standings first. In the NFL, the Vikings were the best team in the league, which is kind of shocking. They do have some great pieces. Gotta say, I thought the 49ers were going to be a lot better. They're not even in the top 10. Colts doing great. The 49ers missed the playoffs. That's wild. That is absolutely insane. The Dolphins squeak in with Marino. The Jets squeak in. I didn't even think, who's the Jets quarterback? I don't know, but let's look at league transactions, see if there's any trades going on here. It looks like Frank Gore went to the Packers for Josh Jacobs, so a little running back switch there. Travis Etienne is going to the Titans for Frank Wycheck, Carlton Davis, Najee Harris, any other superstars or all-time. There's Arian Foster going to the Browns for David Njoku. You gotta think that's kind of wild. Troy Vincent to the Jets for Breece Hall. Okay, all right. Anything else with the all-time players? Okay. Nothing too crazy as we continue. Javon Curse goes to the Panthers. And I thought I would see a lot of quarterbacks go, but there's Tony Dorsett to the 49ers as well. As Brian Thomas Jr. to the Colts. And no quarterbacks really getting traded, which is kind of shocking. But let's go to the stats now. Who led the league? Of course, Patrick was one of them. But let's go to passing. And Joe Burrow, with that playbook, still takes the lead for yards. But who had the most touchdowns? It's Kurt Warner with 44. John Elway right behind him, 43. Nearly identical numbers, but Warner just threw the ball nearly 40 more times. Josh Allen squeaks in as well. Even Trevor Lawrence does a very good job. And Joe Montana to get the interceptions. Otto Graham, 19 interceptions. Browns will always Brown. Kyler Murray, yeah, I mean, I don't think he should have been there. Trevor Lawrence as well. But the best yards per game was our boy, Joey Beans. Now, let's go to yardage. It is going to be Adrian Peterson, obviously, 1,500 yards, and right behind him, O.J. Simpson. Two guys that I believe were on the prison squad. But a very good year for a lot of these guys. Anybody not make over 1,000 that you'd expect, Tiki Barber would have definitely been one of them. Absolutely. There's Zeke Elliott on the Patriots. You would think he would have gone back to the Cowboys. So looking at touchdowns, LT and the bus. Absolute monstrous performances. Saquon as well. Eric Dickerson, he's there. Emmitt Smith, of course, there as well. Rushes per game, it is AP and O.J. Simpson. Now looking here, Isaac Bruce gets the most yards in the season with Chad Johnson and Jamar Chase. Two Bengals going absolutely insane. Michael Irvin there as well. Andre Reed, CeeDee Lamb on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay. Marvin Harrison there as well. Who had the most touchdowns? Cortland Sutton. Okay. The Broncos with Cortland Sutton, 24 touchdowns. Absolutely insane. Who averaged the most? It's going to be Isaac Bruce. Blocking, not really the best. Who allowed the most sacks? It's Teron Armstead. Holy shit. There are some absolute legends giving up the most sacks. On defense, most tackles goes to London Fletcher. But what about TFLs? It's Albert Hainsworth. I mean, yeah. Robert Mathis. Some absolute studs. Steve McMichael. Who had the most sacks? It's going to be TJ Watt, a modern legend, alongside another modern legend in Von Miller. The first real all-team guy is Deacon Jones. Cameron Wake is there. And, of course, Micah Parsons. Who picked the ball off the most? It's Richard Sherman. You got to just know that. Maxwell Hairston, Jimmy Johnson. Now, Harrison, get back in the kitchen. Butker had a great season. And who was the best punter? Ray Guy. Oh, do we have well, I guess he would have been a Raider. Steven Gostkowski, right? One of the greatest. He was drafted, and he's not here. So let's look at the playoff picture. Now, Colts are going to get a bye with Peyton Manning and that absolutely monstrous offense. Same thing with the Vikings. So let's see. We are going to go to the next week and watch. See what happened. Let's go right to the weekly recap and see. So here we are. Okay. Here we go. Cowboys versus Vikings. The Vikings, of course, are... Oh my God! Chris Carter! Holy God! That's insane. Roger Staubach could not bring the Cowboys to a victory. The Giants and the Panthers. Is Eli under center? Look at this. Is that Jackson Dart? It was. Oh my God, you almost get a freaking, who was it? There's Plaxico Burress. As they are going to maybe make, the Giants are known for making these Cinderella stories happen, as they are going to move on to the next round. The Broncos and the Bills, this is a very intense matchup. Who is going to take it? And it looks like the Broncos. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. An absolute monster. I'm not sure who the all-time running back is for them. It's not... I don't know why the only name coming to my mind is Noshawn Moreno. It's definitely not him. But, okay. Next week, we will know the Super Bowl matchup. So, we shall go to the next week and see what happens. Let's look at the next weekly recap, ladies and gents. Yeah, buddy. I'm thinking it's going to be the two top dogs. So it's the Giants and the Vikings. Do the Giants continue their Cinderella story? Adrian Peterson bops off a one-man. Dexter Lawrence can't make the tackle. And AP goes in the end zone for the score. And it is going to be the Vikings, of course, the Vikings, in the Super Bowl potentially against one of these two teams. This would have been an insane game. And do the Broncos beat the Colts? John Elway rolling to his left and beats Peyton Manning. And there is Julius Thomas with the catch and score. Wow. John Elway versus Fran Tarkenton is going to be the Super Bowl. What an insane matchup. I'm excited to watch that one. But let's see. Let's look at the Pro Bowl rosters, though. Oh, wait, no, we have an AFC. See, this is messing me up. I don't know who's in what. But now we can check it out. No, okay. We are in the Super Bowl. Who's it going to be? And I missed the Pro Bowl stuff entirely. It is the Vikings versus the Broncos, like we said. So what we are going to do, let's go to retire, create a new character, and we'll just go with the Vikings. Why not? Whoop. So as the Vikings, we will watch the game a little bit. We'll go into like a good point into the game. We won't watch the full thing. But here we go. Both teams have 99 overall offenses. And I'm excited to watch it. So who do you have? Do you have the Vikings or do you have the Broncos? My gut is saying the Vikings. I don't know. They have the great run attack that, I mean, the Broncos showed off pretty well in their little highlights, but both 13-4, as it looks like they will get the ball first. We are going to go right to the next quarter, though. And starting out, the Vikings score first. We'll just do all offense here. Skip the moment. They are back on offense, and they are going to score again. It's 14-0. But the Broncos do add on. And here in the fourth, hold on. We are going to go too slow. And end of game here. So here we go. The Broncos have the ball. 3 minutes, 55 seconds left. John Elway in the shotgun formation. He's looking. He's going to get somebody and the catch. Who catches that ball? I'm going to say Jacob Tamme. No, Troutman. Okay. So he gets the first down. So it is 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos. Again in the shotgun formation. John Elway calling things at the line. And a great catch. And there he goes. Big play. Is that Mites? Who got that ball? Harvey. All right, so a modern guy right here with a beautiful route. Makes Eric Kendricks just look lost out there. And here we go. Nearing the red zone on the 22. A quick pass. This one, is that to Demaryius Thomas? He's got to be on this team. Oh, was that Demaryius Thomas when I said Julius Thomas? I may be a dumbass. As that's going to be a first down for R.J. Harvey. Yeah, that's got to be... yeah, okay. I'm just stupid. And the 2-minute warning is approaching and will be here. This game potentially could be tied late If you guys like this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. As John Elway ready for another big play. Under center this time. He's going to give this one to Harvey. He's going to get to the outside, and R.J. Harvey in the end zone for the touchdown. It looked like Jared Allen was trying to make the touchdown not happen, but R.J. just too fast. Look at the speed. Jared Allen, of course, Hall of Famer, doesn't get it. But now we have the extra point. Will it happen? I've seen crazier things. This one is up. This one is good. And now the Vikings have less than 2 minutes to drive themselves down the field. Now, will they do it? That's the big question. Only had 2 scores each. But they are a dominant offense. As big run back, going to be to the 28-yard line. Kyle Van Noy. And here comes Fran Tarkenton. You got to see Randall Moss. Randy. You got to see Adrian Peterson. Chris Carter. There are some great legends on the Vikings. Calling it in the shotgun. Has a man in motion. That is Randy Moss. And he's going to go right to him, and it's almost intercepted by Patrick Surtain. Like I said earlier, playing in the same league as his father. Crazy to see. Okay. Tarkenton, that one's going to be a quick one, and that's going to be a gain of 3. So already the Vikings offense stalling out a little bit with this dominant defense from Denver. But a nice catch, but no! Randy Moss drops it. A huge play for Denver. Champ Bailey was in on there. Patrick Surtain in on that as well. And they're going to have to punt this ball back to Denver. A huge fourth quarter for Denver. Ties the game up and can potentially win it. A nice little return. But no, a fumble! And it's going to be returned all the way! Thomas in the end zone! Oh my God! Why are you guys celebrating? Why are they celebrating? Stupid shits. Oh my God, what a huge tackle. Mims Jr. drops it, and they return it all the way back for a touchdown. So now Denver, who had all the momentum, now needs to come all the way back. Can they do it? They have 1:23 to do it. Elway has looked pretty good when we've seen him on the field. He's got to hold on to the ball. Big hit. And it is going to be at the 25-yard line. Here comes John Elway alongside some great Denver legends in the shotgun. Here we go. Changing stuff in formation, man in motion. And here we go. Nice little drag there. And Smith with a nice catch. They've got to just do the hurry up. As here we go, John Elway. You got to have Elway with the ball, and good play there. Huge play. That was Harden, and he's getting me, Harden. What? As we continue, 3rd and 6, of course, 4-down territory for the Denver Broncos, but a big sack. Jared Allen in on the sack. It is 4th and 14, and the Vikings may have just won this game with the defensive, just insane defensive ability. Elway looking. He's got time. He throws it deep. Intercepted! Intercepted by the Vikings, and he's got a long way to go. Oh my goodness. Minnesota Harden in it again. Miles Harden. Holy hell. The Vikings just took over here late. Elway tried to get this ball to Shannon Sharp and just not being able to do it. Just not being able to get him there. Fran Tarkenton gonna come onto the field. They still have all their timeouts, so they still do have to run some plays. And they're gonna throw this one. It's going to be a first down. this game is over. Minnesota, I cannot believe the swing that we just saw. And they are in the kneeling formation, the winning formation. And it is going to be Fran Tarkenton and the Minnesota Vikings alongside legends like Randy Moss, Adrian Peterson, Chris Carter, modern legends like Justin Jefferson. I mean, there's Eric Kendricks as well. Yeah, John, you threw the ball away. Give him that ring. And so the best all-time team, according to the simulation, is the Vikings. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to make another one like this. It's just great to go back and play these type of games. I've been Jago. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.